Hey guys, this is Himanshu and there is a good news finally that Thapar University is finally reopening for freshers of 2021 and for sophomores, basically for first and second year students. So till now Thapar was open just for third and fourth year students and PhD and postgraduate students, but now it's opening for freshers and second year students as well. So TIET is opening for freshers and sophomores after Diwali, that is around 6 to 7 November 2021. So the classes will start from 10th November 2021, but the hostel allocation and other formalities will occur from 6th to 9th November for first and second year students. And if you are a fresher, you might have got the mail that your hostels will be allocated on the basis of your TIT merit rank and all that. So if you have any doubt, so I'll be clearing that as well. So now let's just start. So basically I'll be showing you the mail that you might have got from the universities and will be explaining you what the process is and how your hostels will be allocated. And yeah, that's it. Now let's just go to the screen. Okay, so guys, this is the mail that you might have got from the institute. So this is for freshers and I'll be sharing for the second years as well, but for now I'll be sharing the mail that the freshers might have got. So you can just see that the institute will be opening from 10th November for offline classes for UG first year students, basically the freshers. And the people who are interested in hostels or basically in hostel facility or availing hostel facility have to report on campus on either on November 6th or November 7th 2021, and the hostel room will not be allocated before these dates. So if you're planning to come on November 5th or November 4th, so please don't come because hostel rooms will not be allocated before November 6th. And if you have any other issues, for example, if you are coming from some far away place, for example some other part of India, so if you are coming to so if you're planning to come one day before to the city, if you're coming from far away place, so I recommend just find a place to stay in the city because hostel rooms will not be allocated on the day before November 6th. So just keep that in mind. And I think in our time there were some people who just came from faraway places, for example West Bengal. So Thapar the institute allowed their family to stay on campus in hostel H, I think, and they were charged I think around 1000 or 1500 rupees for one night. So you can just refer that, or you can just book any hotel, or you can just say PG for one day if you are coming a day before. So yeah, that's it. You have to report on November 6th or November 7th for hostel allocation, and all the students are advised to finalize their travel plans and all the air and train tickets, whatever I told. And hostel allocation will be done strictly according to TIT merit list. So if you're talking about TIT merit list, you might have doubt that what is this TIT merit list. For example, I told you that the hostel allocation will be taking place on the basis of your merit, for example on the basis of your boards marks or 12th basically JEE mains marks. So basically TIT merit list is the same list that you have got during your admission. Basically this might be the same rank that you might have got during your admission and from which you got your branch. So of course this is the same thing because TIT merit list was prepared according to your boards marks or 12th boards marks or basically your JEE mains rank. So yes, you can just say that this is the same thing. So you might have also doubt that at what rank will be getting what hostel. So it's completely I cannot say anything on that because it just depends a lot. And if I talk about my experience, so my TIT merit list, so if I talk about me, so my TIET merit list rank was around 74,000 and still I got hostel M, the best hostel for boys. So it just depends. So if you are getting a higher rank, so just don't feel that you will be getting lower hostels because I got hostel M at 74,000 rank as well. So you can just refer that, although I had around 93.33 percentile in PCM, so you can just refer that as well. Otherwise you can just wait for some time and the hostel details will be coming soon, whatever hostel choices you might be getting. So you can just fill that accordingly. And also they have written that on arrival all the students who are availing hostel facility must produce a vaccination certificate, 2 shots or at least 1 shot. Now many of you might be underage for getting vaccination, so in that case they have written that you must get a RT-PCR report which should not be more than 3 days old, or a rapid antigen COVID test report, whatever it is. And if you're not able to get these reports or you can just see vaccination, you won't be getting any hostel in TIT. So just keep that in mind. And in some of the cases there might be cases where you are getting reports after 2 or 3 days. So in that case I recommend just get a test from a private hospital or private agency, because I think government, if you're getting a, so for example, if you're getting a RT-PCR report from a government hospital, so they might take time. Otherwise, you can just get it done from a private institute. In my case also, I just got my RT-PCR from a private hospital, and I got the report after one day only. So it was much more beneficial than going to government hospitals and all that. So you can just refer that. Otherwise, there are good government hospitals as well. For example, there is a GMCH 32 in Chandigarh, so they just give they just give the report after one day. They just don't delay, and the process is also smooth. So you can just refer that whatever government hospital you have in your city or town. So yeah, that's it. Otherwise you can just get vaccinated ASAP if you are eligible, and it will be beneficial, of course. So these were the details for hostel education for freshers, and I hope the hostel details, basically the hostel choice forms and hostel filling details, will be coming soon as well. So just be ready for that as well. And yeah, that's it. And some of you might also have the doubt that which hostels we will be getting for first years. So I already told in many of my videos, but I can just say that again, that for boys I think you might be getting hostel O, which is a newly constructed hostel, and you might also get hostel M and hostel K or L as well, but I prefer you to get hostel M or hostel O because they have attached washrooms, so it is much more comfortable compared to other hostels which have common washrooms. And for girls, if I talk about, the girls might get hostel N, which is the biggest hostel for girls, I think the most, basically the newest hostel for girls. And the girls might also get hostel FRD, so the girls might also get a hostel FRD or FRE, which was earlier got by boys, but this time I think they are giving to girls. So that is also great hostel, so you can just refer that as well. So yes, that's it. And the girls also might get hostel PG or hostel I, and hostel PG has no attached washrooms. Attached washrooms are there in hostel N and hostel FRD, so you can just refer that if you're a girl, so it will be beneficial. So now let's just talk about the second years. The second years have also got mail regarding opening of institute, and I'll be showing you that as well. So for sophomores, you can just see that they have written that the offline classes will start from November 10, basically the same for first years as well. And they are expecting all the students to join at campus for face-to-face teaching and all the other things, and because it plays and all the other things that they have written, man. And in case any student opts for online mode of teaching during this phase, so they have given that option as well, and all the contents will be available for them as well, like the recording materials, the slides and all the things, notes as well. And they've also instructed the faculty members to provide study materials to such students who are opting for online mode of teaching during this phase. And they have written that the students will not be allowed to swap the mode of teaching from online to offline or vice versa after November 15th, 2021. So keep that in mind. And for evaluation, they have written that all the evaluation will be done offline after this offline teaching mode. You can just say after November 10th, so all the exams will be occurring offline mode. And one more thing, the students who are opting for online mode, of course they have to come at campus only for giving the offline exams, so just keep that in mind. If you are opting for online mode, you have to come to campus after all for giving the offline exam, so just keep that in mind. And the detailed information about the hostel allocation and other things for second years will be starting soon. So you might have also doubt that what hostels the second years might be getting, so it's completely depends on the institute, but I can just give the idea from the third and fourth year students. So the thing is, the second years might also get the same hostel that the first years are getting. For example, if I talk about the boys, so there are chances that you might be getting hostel O or hostel M, but there are more chances that you might be getting an option for hostel K and hostel L as well, which is normally got by second year students. So for boys, you might also get option from hostel K or hostel L, which is there. And if I talk about girls, so the girls options I think are limited for hostels, so the girls might be getting hostel N, hostel FRD, the same that the first years are getting. And there are some chances that the girls might get hostel I as well, or hostel PG, maybe, it just depends. So it just depends on the institute, but this is a rough idea that you might be getting, the hostels that you might be getting. So you can just estimate. And yeah, that's it. I hope you got some information from this video, and if you got any value from this video, you can just do a small step that you can just like or subscribe the channel as well, so it will be a great thing for me. And I would like to help you in any other queries. If you have, you can just comment down your queries below, and you can just contact me on Instagram as well. You can just follow me and DM there as well. I try to reply to most of the DMs. And I'll see you in the next video, and I wish you all the best for your upcoming college life for first years and second years as well. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.